Welcome to the Celiac Diva! Hi everybody, welcome to the Celiac Diva show. I'm your hostess Lauren Lucille, and I'm uber excited to talk with Mary today of the famous Mary's Gone Crackers. Hi Mary!
Hi Lauren Lucille.
So, alright Mary, I think I'm really excited to talk with you today because when I first went gluten-free, your products were definitely one of the first ones I found. I was very attracted to them because of the ingredient list. They're organic, and I felt I could definitely identify all the ingredients in the products, and they were healthy, and it was very exciting for me. So to meet you is just a huge honor. Thank you for being with us today.
Oh God, my pleasure. Thank you.
What were your symptoms of celiac disease?
Well, when I look back, I probably was sick. I wasn't diagnosed until I was 43, so I was probably sick since I was 3 years old, I think, when I look back. I had a lot of digestive pain regularly. I was a lot of muscle weakness. I was very weak. I had black circles under my eyes. Every like 6 to 8 weeks, I would have a digestive event that would pretty much put me in bed for a couple of days. So that was my life. I think I had a low level of depression too, although looking back, that was just normal for me. I didn't know any better. But, you know, after I stopped eating gluten, I realized how sick I had been. It was just what I lived with, though.
Right. What clued you into that gluten was your problem? How did you find out that you had celiac
Well,
disease?
it was a complete fluke. I always knew that it was food. So I had become a health nut from very early on, trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. But I didn't know what gluten was. I'd never heard of it before. But I was in a minor car accident with my son, and my chiropractor, who does applied kinesiology. It's a muscle testing, and having my son go to see her, I wanted him to learn that certain foods would make him strong and certain foods would make him weak. And so so I brought in our organic 9-grain bread, and both of our arms just went right down when she muscle tested us. And so then I brought in all the grains separately, and it was all the gluten grains for both of us. And I never even knew what that was. So I immediately stopped eating gluten for about a month. I cleaned it out of my diet completely. Kind of coincidentally, I had been going, because I was on a mission at that time to get to the bottom of what was wrong with me. So I had gone to this alternative MD, and of course he found all kinds of things wrong in my colon and my digestive tract. So then when I discovered all these other things, I thought, oh, it's not the gluten, it's this other stuff. So then I ate gluten again, of course, being very excited, and I got all my symptoms like immediately. I was very sick. So that was it. Then I knew that it was the gluten, and that was...
What line of work were you in at the time?
Well, apropos, I was a licensed marriage and family therapist, so I had a private practice. I'd been working as a therapist for almost 30 years before I started this company. So I was very interested in holistic health. I always saw the connection between diet and mental health. So, you know, that's the humor behind the name Mary's Gone Crackers, too. You have to...
I think it's hilarious. I absolutely love it. I did when I first picked up this bag. I was like, who is Mary? I wonder what she's about. And now we can find out. Okay, so then what led you to make such a huge transition from a successful practice into this now successful company?
Well, you know, I had been making these crackers. I just made the original crackers by hand for many years. I wanted them for myself, especially when I went out. So I'd have something good and healthy to eat. And over the years, I watched other people eat them, little kids, teenagers, adults, and everyone went crazy over them. And I thought, this is not a normal response to a cracker. There's something else going on here. You know, and after a bunch of years, I just woke up one morning and said to my husband, you know, I think we need to manufacture these. And he said, okay, you know, and neither of us knew anything about the food business. He's a general contractor. I'm a therapist. It took us 5 years to learn about the industry, to write a business plan, to raise money, because we needed a lot of equipment, because they're unusual crackers. That's not, and plus they had to be made. They're not made like any other cracker, so we needed special equipment, and it was quite a learning curve. But it was a 5-year process from the day we decided to make them until we were in production.
For anybody out there who may not be familiar with Mary's Gone Crackers yet, they have a line of incredible, these are like sea salt. They're kind of like pretzels, but 10 times better. So she has these. She also has crackers, and she has cookies. And did I miss anything, Mary, in the line?
No, that's it. That's it. There's 5 flavors of crackers, 3 flavors of sticks, and 4 flavors of cookies.
Awesome. What advice do you have to others who want to take the plunge and start a gluten-free company and that may have a dream the way you did?
Well, there have been a lot of new companies out lately, and it's interesting to see because what is surprising to me are people starting food companies who don't know about the other products that are out there. I think it's really important for people to do a lot of research and find out what's already out there, because if you're doing something exactly the same as somebody else, which a lot of people are, they're using the same ingredients. This is a really hard industry. It's hard to get your products made. It's hard to get your products on the shelf in the grocery stores. You need to make something unique and special. I know everybody thinks their products are unique and special, but you need to research that, because they may not be. And the other thing in my mind, and I'm still really surprised that there are so many gluten-free companies that are using ingredients that are really not nutritious. Mm-hmm. There's so much room out there for a healthy, nutritious product using, whole, healthy, organic ingredients. I think still we're the only company doing that. Not that I'm encouraging people to compete with us, but the wave of the future is healthy stuff. And there is a lot of gluten-free junk food out there. We don't need that. We need food that really nourishes our bodies. Most of us have gone through hell to figure out that we're gluten-free. We don't need to be filling our bodies with junk. We just can't afford it. And there's no reason that you can't make things that taste wonderful and that are healthy at the same time. So that's my soapbox.
Amen. Cool. Mary, that is incredible information, advice, and just thank you so much for speaking with us today. All right, everybody. Thanks, Mary, so much.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Have a fantastic gluten-free day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.